Hello, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling amazing. God is good all the time. All the time. God is good, baby. Yes, so I'm having a good day. Even though the odds are trying to be against me, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So yeah, this is my second video. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm happy to have you. I am your teacher. I am the student. I am your guide. I am an inspiration. I'm just a big person, your big sister, big cousin, auntie, OG, your old head, your young buck, whatever resonates. I'm just here to give the messages, and hopefully it helps you, and hopefully you feel inspired and ambitious afterwards. And that's really it. I'm here to express and communicate in a way that can help you, in a way that you can understand. And yes, so welcome. My name is Shy. You can go ahead and subscribe. You know where the button is. Go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's just chit chat, hang out, relax, and do what we do. Excuse this MFing cord. I have a new ring light, and it's an older version because my last one didn't have all this. The leg, I don't want to. I can ramble if you haven't noticed, but disregard this. I'm sorry, but today I just had something on my heart and a message I needed to relay. Because I had a eventful weekend. My birthday passed. I had a party. It was nice. It was so nice. I had a lot of different emotions about it because I was celebrating me. And I was doing something for myself. It's something I really wanted to do. Always have a 30th birthday party. You know what I mean? I didn't really care about a 40th, 50th. As long as I had a 30th, I was okay. So I paid for my whole party. I had some help, but I paid for my whole party, and I looked gorgeous. And it was nice. It was a great outcome. I was a little bit disappointed about the weather. It was cold. It was snowing. A lot of people couldn't make it. A couple of different things, but there's no need to focus on the negative. It was gorgeous. It was what I wanted, and that's pretty much all I could say. I am disappointed also because I put a $500 deposit on this hotel in Bryce Canyon in Utah, and it's a glass dome hotel, so you get the it's the whole hotel. Your room is a glass dome, and you're in the desert, and you get to see the night sky at night. And I put the deposit down, and me and my boyfriend was supposed to go Tuesday. That didn't happen, though. And I'm not even going to elaborate why I didn't. Like, if you nudge me enough, I will, because I'm quick to say something. But we're just going to bypass that. And I'll go another time. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. So, yeah. But I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm alive. That's all that matters. I go back to work Tuesday. Not really feeling that. But we gotta do what we gotta do until we can do what we want, right? But as me and my mom was having a conversation, she came down for my party. She lives an hour away, and she doesn't have a vehicle right now. Neither do I. But we got some shit cooking up. Either way, yeah. So she came down, and she spent the night at my house, and we hung out. Whatever, everyone hung out. My grandma, my aunt, cousin. That's what we usually do. We all get together. We were speaking, and she was upset and having a hard time because her and my grandmother's relationship isn't the best, or isn't what she sees it as what it should be. And there was just a few things that she was saying that stuck out to me, and words that she was speaking into her life, into her experience, and into her reality were such dark, negative, unworthy, defeated, if you understand where I'm going. It was just defeat. It was just victim mentality. It was a lot. And she does that a lot. She is very fear-based, and she often looks at the negative before the positive. You kind of got to convince her to see the positive things, and kind of got to open up her mind for her to be optimistic and to look at the glass half full instead of half empty. And I'm not going to really go into too much detail because I could just ramble on. But I basically told her, you cannot put the responsibility of your emotions onto other people. You understand what I'm saying? It's not anyone else's job or duty or responsibility or obligation to make sure that you are happy. And that goes for anybody. Your daughter, your son, your spouse, your coworkers, your boss, your mom, your dad, your friends. It doesn't matter. The responsibility is not theirs. You put the responsibility on someone else to make you happy or to make you feel fulfilled or validated or worthy. You'll always be laid down. You'll always be disappointed. That's a fact. And I know that's probably hard for people to understand and grasp, because you kind of do feel like, oh, well, if they care about me, if they say they care about me, if they love me, why wouldn't they want to make me feel better? Why wouldn't they consider my feelings and make sure that they don't make me feel that way? You have to listen to that. They. It's not up to they. Regardless of how you want to twist it, turn it, flip it, bop it, it is not their job or responsibility. It's yours. Only you can determine how you want to feel. Only you can determine the day you're going to have. Only you can determine that. That's your responsibility. And once you take the power back and give it back to self, you ain't give a damn about what anyone else is doing, how they're making you feel. If they're making you feel, you'll be so on a high because you put yourself on a high that it wouldn't even matter. Which is what I told her. You can't take anything personally, because it's not really personal. It's not like someone is deliberately trying to hurt your feelings, deliberately trying to shit on you, deliberately trying to do those things. Now, there is some cases where that is true, but a lot of the times people are in their own world, worried about themselves, doing their own thing, focusing on them. Most of their actions are selfish. Most of their actions aren't really thought out. Most of their actions are not intentional. People have to make themselves be intentional. You understand what I mean? So you can't take anything personally. You can't put yourself in a space to where you walk around so heavy and so disgruntled and so upset because of what someone else is not doing. And then to top it off, she's not a person that communicates well. She's not a person that expresses herself well. She has a lot of trouble with using her words the right way. You're giving your power away when you take stuff personal. You give your power away when you put expectations onto people. You give your power away when you expect things like that's a defeated mentality. It's a defeated outlook on life. The power is in your hands. You determine how you want things to go. This is your story. You are the main character, and you decide how you want to interact and evolve with other people in your story. It's low vibrational, very low vibrational. I don't give a damn who you are. If I feel a type of way, I'm going to see about it. I'm going to check that. If he made me feel a type of way, I'm going to articulate myself. I'm going to express myself the way I need to express myself and get a mutual understanding and respect. But I'm just not going to just feel away and feel heavy and treat you as if you should have read my mind. I can't stand when people do that. Use your mouth. That's what it's for. Okay? And if you have a hard time communicating and you don't really know how to communicate, that's not your strongest suit, you need to be researching on how to do it. And you need to be practicing, because you're going to have to communicate in everything that you do. And that's something that you should be really locked in on and trying to figure out, because it is mandatory. It is a necessity. And that's probably the cause of why so many people in your life and many relationships that you have aren't flourishing, because you don't know how to articulate yourself. You don't know how to express yourself. You don't know how to convey the words and your thoughts and feelings the way they need to be conveyed. You can dominate a room by knowing how to communicate. You can dominate any aspect of your life, because what you want to put out is up to you. And the way you want your story to be is up to you. So as I was expressing to her, you can't be mad or upset. I mean, you can be, but it's not fair to be upset with a person and you never given them the space or opportunity to come into why you feel the way you feel. You have a wall up with yourself and you expect people to break down that wall to get to the soft essence of who you are. But each and every time, you don't allow that wall to come down. And that takes self, right? Listen to what I'm saying. That's a you thing. You have to be in a vulnerable space, in a sensitive space within yourself, and in a whole space within yourself to allow a person to come in. You have to be open to allow and to be able to receive what you need to receive. You cannot be closed up, chained up, locked up, and expect a person to get through that. That's not fair to them. It's absolutely not fair. And that's the type of person that she is. She's very guarded. And of course, circumstances have probably made her like that, but that's no one's fault. That's something that you have to work through. You have to work through it with yourself, with your therapist, with God, someone. But you got to work through that. You got to work through that. Because everyone's journey is different. Everyone's healing is different. And I want anyone that is dealing with that, or anyone that knows someone that's dealing with that type of mentality, to break free. Do something, journal, write, script. It's not going to happen overnight. No, you have to work at it daily. You have to practice it daily. You're going to have uncomfortable situations. You're going to have those times when it's gut wrenching, when you have a frog in your throat. Yes, that's when you feel that feeling and you feel anxious and you feel on edge. That's when you know you're doing the right thing. Work through it. Keep going. It'll pass. Through it. Keep going. It will pass. It will pass. That's how you get over anxiety. That's how you get through those things. When uncomfortability is a sign of growth. Start getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Have those hard conversations. Breathe through it. Cry through it. If you're dealing with a situation with your mom or a parent or someone that you love and care about, and every time y'all are around each other, every time y'all encounter each other, it just feels you can just feel the tenseness and the uneasiness and the unpleasant thoughts all in your body. It's energetic. It's energetic. You feel it. You gotta see about that. You gotta see about you. You gotta make that right with you. You deserve better. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to be happy and excited and inspired and motivated and free and to laugh and to be unapologetic. You deserve that. But if you don't think that you deserve that, and you don't think that you're worthy of getting that, and you don't think that it's possible for you, then you will not have it. And you'll steady try to figure out, why don't I feel like this? And what you'll start to do is project whatever you're feeling onto other people as if it's their problems, and it's not, baby. That's a you problem. That's a you thing. You got to get that right. If you had a family function or something, and somebody says something that didn't sit right with you, but you didn't say nothing in that moment. But when you get home, on your way home, you driving, it's cold in here, and you driving home, you like, that, was she doing shit? Like, what made her say that? Or, which, like, that was weird. And then you don't address it in that moment. So you play on it. You let it play in your mind. You let it live in your head rent free. Then you start to talk to other people about it. Now you're creating a whirlpool of it. When instead you need to center back to self and say, what did that person say that made me uncomfortable? Why did it make me uncomfortable? Next time, what am I going to do? Is it true? Do I believe what they said? Or am I upset that I didn't set a boundary in that moment? Am I upset that I didn't address it in that moment? So now I feel like I'm a punk, or I feel like people's playing with me, or I feel like they think I'm... You got to have that with self. That ain't no one else's responsibility. Because if you don't speak on it, if you don't tell people or show people how to treat you, they're going to treat you how they want. So if somebody's slapping you all around and you don't never say nothing, then they're going to keep slapping you all around. And you can't get mad at them. You can't get mad at them like, oh, well, you know you ain't supposed to be slapping me. Like, you knew I felt some type of... You allowed it, though. It don't matter what they felt like or what they knew they should have did. Most people do know. But if you're going to let it happen, it's going to keep happening. And that's really not them. That's God. That's the universe. Until you're tired of it, then you'll change it. Until you feel it needs to be changed, then it will be changed. Until you stick up for you, then it will continue. It's not about no one else. It's about you. That's what I want everyone to understand. That's what I want people to grasp. You understand what I mean? And stop self-sabotaging and stop speaking dark on over yourself. Watch what you say and how you think about yourself, because that's going to display within your life. And you're worthy. You're important. Even if you don't feel like you are, convince yourself that you are, because you are. You wouldn't be here if you wasn't worthy. You understand what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you have to bully yourself, beat it into your head, fake it until you make it. Believe it until it becomes real. It's that easy. No, we have not all felt worthy at every point of our life. No, we have not all felt beautiful, important, special, taken care of. No, you got to build that up. You got to build it up. You do, though. You and God, you and Source, you and the universe. Not you and your man. Not you and your mama. Because they don't even feel that. So you're trying to suck something out of people that they don't even believe it within themselves. And that's a them problem. And that's a you problem. So whatever you need to build in whatever flaws you have within yourself and whatever things that you lack within self, you are in charge of replenishing yourself. I just want to make that clear. You are. Okay? So that's basically what the basis of our conversation, that's what it was. That's how it went. And I felt like she was receptive to it, but not really, because when I heard her respond, it wasn't an inspired response. It was still she was still speaking of a place of lack, and she was still speaking of a place of she didn't believe that. You know what I mean? And that's what's more upsetting. And she's going to have to continue to go through it and continue to feel that pain and walk with that burden until she is tired of it. But the same thing I told her, okay, if you're not ready, if you don't want to have that hard conversation and deal with whatever pain and things and get through it, you're going to continue to deal with it. And in most situations, people are comfortable, whether they complain about it or not, and whether they really don't enjoy their circumstances. Somewhere in that, they're comfortable and they do are content with it because it's safe for them. That's all they know. So it's like, if I change or be a new me, a new version of me, what are other people going to think? What am I going to think? Who am I going to be? I don't really know that new version of me. You worry about the wrong you worry about the wrong things. I'm obsessed with elevating. I'm obsessed with transforming. I'm a new person every day. I'm a new person every day, as I should be. And if anybody don't like it, bye. You know where the door is. I get happy, yes. Drop like flies. I want people to get away from me that ain't for me. I want things up out of my life that doesn't what's the word? Whatever. That doesn't fulfill me and that doesn't serve me. I want it going. I demand it going. That make it my business because I'm trying to do something. I want to feel a way. There's a way I want to feel. There's the things I want in my life. There's, when I open my eyes and I look around, there's certain shit I want to see. And I know how I need to get there. And I know what I need to do. So whoever ain't rocking and rolling how I am and being an asset to whatever I'm trying to create, you can leave. You can leave. Expeditiously. You understand what I mean? So stop being scared. Embrace the fear. Fear is crippling a lot of people. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unexpected. Embrace the spontaneism. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Relax. Go with the flow. You're not supposed to know everything. You're like, who do you think you are? You understand what I mean? You're not supposed to have control of every aspect of your life. You're not. You think that you are. You think that's your safe place and you feel more secure. You don't want to feel vulnerable. Like, yeah, you want to know every little inkling and you need to know. You want to organize and you want to plan. Stop. That's when chaos hit. Because you think you controlling. All right, let me throw something up in here to get you off your pivot because you're supposed to be in the flow. And when you're not in the flow, I'm going to get you in the flow. All right, let me go cut your lights out. Your lights, let me fuck up your car so that you ain't, yeah, you know what I mean? Let me hit you with a sickness or something. Let me hit you with an unexpected inconvenience so that you can understand what place you're supposed to be in, so that you can understand what role you're supposed to play. Let go. Flow. You're going upstream. Go down the stream. You'll be okay. You will always be okay. And knowing that you'll always be okay is such a beautiful and inspiring and confident feeling because it's just a security. Even if you think that, oh, this is an inconvenience. No, it's about how you think. Everything is working for you, not against you, my love. It's working for you. And that feeling alone is so empowering. I know I'm going to be okay regardless of what happens. I love when God takes over and control. I love it. I love it. That's when I can relax and let go and watch how things play out. And they always play out for the best benefit of me. I love it. I'm not controlling nothing. Nothing phases me. Nothing phases me. I don't feel the need to micromanage and dictate. I used to, absolutely. I do think I got a little bit of, you know, ADHD, OCD, something, but you know what I mean? It's about small things like the house and, you know, how those little small things. But with life, I haven't had a car in about going on 2 years. You think I didn't stress about it once? I know what's in store for me. I don't give a damn. Me and my man is going through a lot of havoc in a relationship. I don't give a damn. I know I'm gonna be good. You understand what I mean? You gotta let go. You gotta let God. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be taken care of. So that's my message for the day. I'm proud of you. I love you. Start speaking life into yourself. Okay? I gotta go because my sister just got here. Her dog is barking. My kids gotta eat. There's a lot going on. I'm a mother first, bad bitch immediately after. No shade. But y'all know what the subscribe button is. Go ahead and do that. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll be back with another video.